Yo, what is up, guys? Your boy Brian Square 68. We just got Pizookies. We ate the Pizookies. Now
Got the Pizookies for what?
I broke my foot and
No.
I went through a speedy recovery.
Tell them the real reason.
So I was going down the stairs, right? Alright, guys, we reached 3K subscribers.
He was kicking and screaming when he found out. Wait, he won't tell you guys that.
I'm supposed to tell them that, bro. We're celebrating our 3-month anniversary. It's 3 months already. It went by really quick. I didn't even feel it. But of course, I'm not gonna feel it go by because I'm always with my favorite person. So we're just working on our scrapbook now. Called our adventure book, right? This is our scrapbook. We're gonna tell you guys the story on how we met and all that, like in celebration of our 3 months. So AJ can tell you that.
Me. Okay, so basically, I'm not good at storytelling. It's all you.
When we first met, we were doing an assignment, but then at the end, being the good educational students that we are, being an academic weapon, we decided to take a little break.
We were craving McDonald's, so we thought some chicken nuggets would be good in the moment.
And I actually have a video. We were actually like even reviewing the McDonald's chicken nuggets too.
No, we were reviewing the sauces.
Oh yeah,
because they had like weird sauces.
We were just reviewing the new chicken nuggets because we were just bored. Didn't want to do anything no more.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we were rudely interrupted by some helicopters. We had a little bit of karaoke, but that wasn't recorded.
Thank God.
A different day, we decided to go to the beach. We went to Baskin Robbins. Oh, it's actually a video on this YouTube channel too, so I'll just pull up some clips from that. And there were some TikToks that we filmed that unfortunately got muted.
Yeah.
The Halloween party. The Halloween party. We don't talk about the Halloween party.
But that's when you said you knew, right?
Oh yeah, so that day I was feeling off that day, and Adri pulled me to the side and asked me how I was feeling and all that stuff, and to tell her like what's going on.
I was annoyed. I was so annoyed because he was upset, and I kept asking him in the Uber like what was wrong, and he wouldn't tell me. And then when we got there, I was like, dude, you're pissing me off. Like, what's going on? And he still wouldn't tell me.
Yeah, I was being a really good I was acting, you know? I was acting.
Oh, sure.
Something like popped into my head. I was like, you know, like not a lot of people do that, and AG over here was like really concerned and everything. And I don't know, that just really stuck out to me. So I was like, she's different, you know? She's different from everybody else. I invited you to one of like our friend groups parties.
Oh yeah.
That was before, no? Yeah, because I remember I didn't even want to go to that thing. But then I was like, hey, do you want to go? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'll go.
I had nothing better to do. That was when I met all of his friends.
After that was the big reveal. It was when I told Adri.
We were here, actually. We were in Huntington Beach.
Were we? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were. And then there was a band playing, so we were just
I have that video
watching the band. And then we didn't want to go home, or I didn't want to go home yet. So we were just driving down PCH until we got lost.
She almost crashed into a Rolls Royce. That's a Rolls Royce. And that's when I was texting Natalia. I was like, hey, you know, like, should I tell her? Like, I already know I was gonna tell her. Before all that, I was talking with Pollo, with Rafa, and they had told me that, yeah, just shoot your shot, you know. She went to drop me off, and then as soon as I'm there, I remember because I was like, I gotta tell you something.
I was scared. I was like, he was so serious, and he's, if you know Brian, he's not very serious. And I was like, okay.
And then I told her, so I was like, I like you. Like, more than just friends. Like, exactly in that same tone.
Yeah. And then I sat there quietly for like 2 minutes because I didn't know what to say. And then I said, I think it's better if we stay friends. I friend-zoned him.
But honestly, I told her because like I didn't want to like have those feelings behind her back. So I told her. That's what I told her. That's what I told her.
Yeah. And then he told me that, and then I was like, oh wait, that's kind of sweet. And I drove home, and Janine had just left my dorm, and I told her, I was like, get back here. I had to tell you something. And we just kept being friends. Actually, the day after was really awkward. Him and his other friend came over, and like he would not talk to me.
The way we got there was we were actually like trying to make a song because I had got like, oh, you make cover songs and post them on TikTok with Christian. And I bought the mic. Do not want to film in front of other people. Like, let's just do it in your car. Hey, but where do you want to go? And he's like, any parking lot. I was like, we can go to Target parking lot, the OCC parking lot. And then in me in my head, I'm like, I do not want to be at OCC right now. So yeah, we went up because boy had a fucking piss. And then we're just trying to make this song that we could not do at all because we were messing up so much. Did I ask you that you needed to go to the restroom? What did I say?
I think I was checking people's locations and then I saw that you were in the parking lot. I was like, oh, why don't you just like come up? Like everyone's here. And I think I texted you after, right?
Oh yeah.
I think I texted him after and I was like, hey, is like everything okay between us? Because it was so awkward.
Yeah.
Then after that, it was fine. It went back to normal.
And that even made it worse. Of course, Adria being the person she is, like she didn't let that come between us, you know? And then I was like, you know? Like who would do that? I was like, I was like, damn.
And then one day we decided to watch the whole DreamWorks. We decided to watch the whole DreamWorks like timeline. So we went back to my dorm. It was me, him, and then Janine, our other friend. How many movies did we watch? Yeah, we watched like 3. And then at some point, I don't know, I was sitting next to him and I was like, I kind of like want to put my head on his shoulder, but then I knew I couldn't do that. And I was like, wait, that's weird. That like never happened before. I've never had that feeling before. And then from there, just those feelings grew. Kind of tried to ignore them, but I couldn't. You're just an amazing person. It came to a point where I kind of just ignored him so much that I forgot about it. And then Natalia texted me and she was like, hey, are you ever gonna give Brian a chance? And then I was like, I don't think so. But then that got me thinking about it again. So I was like, damn it, you made me start thinking about it again. Something happened like with my dad and the first person I wanted to tell was you. And I'm like, wait, those feelings are coming back. Then I texted Natalia and I was like, I think I'm gonna tell him. And the perfect opportunity came up because he needed to use my car for his driver's test. I was like, should I just tell him then? And I was talking to Natalia about this whole time. She was so excited. She's like, did you do it yet? Did you do it yet? And I was like, girl, calm down. So he passed his test, and then after, we hung out with our other friend for a little bit.
And we went to Natalia's place to get coffee.
Oh yeah.
Another little incident that happened, I got her door stuck with the seatbelt.
Oh yeah.
And me thinking it was gonna be really stuck, like stuck. I grabbed the handle and I opened that all fours and smacked me in the forehead. I was like, damn.
That was funny. That was really funny.
And after that, Natalia was all like, I don't know what she said. And I was like, what? And she was all like, don't worry, I'm not trying to steal your girl. I was like, okay. I was like, she said that so loud. Like, and Adria was in the passenger side, so because I was driving that day, I was like, you know, like what she said? I don't even know if you heard it.
I didn't hear that.
She didn't hear it.
I didn't hear that.
Thankfully. But and then we also found out about Edgar.
Oh yeah, our friend, he was in a relationship at that point, but we didn't know. He said that he was just talking to some girl, and he flipped his phone over, and I saw that like there was some girl, like a bunch of pictures of him and a girl on the lock screen. So I was like, are you dating? And he's like, no, you weren't supposed to figure that out. I was like, you liar. So I was like, wait, why am I hating on him when we're gonna be doing the same thing? I knew I was.
So you knew I was gonna say yes to it.
No, I didn't.
No, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
We went to the mall, and then after that, dropped them all.
I got ice cream. If you don't know me, I love ice cream, even though I can't eat it as much. I fucking love ice cream. I love ice cream.
Yeah, that's when I did the same thing, and I was like, I had to tell you something.
In the exact same way.
Exact same way. In my car, in the alley behind his house. I told him, I was like, remember the last serious conversation we had in this car? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I feel the same way.
And then I just screamed golazo. Out of the top of my lungs, I was like, golazo! When you score a goal, and you're like damn, you know, like golazo. I literally just scored the best person ever or something. And I was like, okay, I know where this is going. I know exactly where it was going.
You did?
Yes, I did. That's why I stopped you and I said, because I kind of didn't want you to say it. I kind of like stopped and I was like, oh, you're provoking my license. I don't know if you remember.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I tried to make it more like, I tried making it unserious.
Yeah, you did.
All right, so then you want to try things out? And she said, yeah. And I was like, okay, I was so happy that day. I could not stop smiling at all. No, it was, I don't know, it was amazing. That day was amazing. And then after that, we did go on our first date. This is the first date right here. As you can see, there's a golf course. That's the little ticket thing
where I won. Let me make that clear.
She won one, I won one, and then the other one, it was a tie. That's how it came out. The third, I don't know, I think it was the third course thingy that we came out as a tie, and it was the exact same point. The first course, I won by 1 point, and in the second game, AG won by 44 points, and I had 57 points. Oh no, so on the third course, we actually ended up as a tie. 58-58, the exact same. But my smart brain had to say, we could just add up all our points and see who won. And of course, she won. All the points added up, and AG had 157 and I had 169. So technically, she won the whole thing. But out of heart, I won.
No. And then we went to dinner. We went to Red Robin.
Okay, and that's all we ate.
He told me to get ready and didn't tell me what to wear, didn't tell me where we were going, so I had no idea what to wear. So then I had to figure it out. That was very hard. He picked me up. He took me to a really, really cute coffee shop. The coffee was really good.
The masapan.
That was really good.
Basically, like the candy was at the bottom of the drink.
We were gonna go to round one to go bowling, but I had my nails.
No, it was full.
And then we went to Orange. That's when I made the first move.
No, I did.
No, I did. And then we went to watch Ferrari, which I don't recommend at all. We went to the lab, took some cute pictures. That was the third day. We hung out with our friends and went to the mall. That was very hard because we were keeping it private at the time. We wanted it to just be us two at first, before we had everyone's opinion.
Valentine's was coming up, and
this was another surprise that I had no idea about, and I didn't know what to wear.
I had another surprise for AG right before Valentine's, and it was for me to ask her to be my girlfriend and Valentine's at the same time. I started by just like sketching out the little drawing. I had an idea to get some like Polaroid looking pictures from CVS. The middle part, which was me asking her, and then the questions and all that. So I remember like going to this one place in, what's it called again?
Old Town Orange.
That was one of the places we went to together when we were just friends. And I was like, why don't I just take her back to that moment? Because I remember she said she likes going there and watching the sunset. So I was like, why not take her to that again? But this time, I'm gonna ask her. And I ordered the gifts that I was gonna give her on that day, apart from the ones that I was gonna give her on Valentine's. And unfortunately, the song that I wanted to play when we were watching the sunset hadn't came out yet, because has it even come out?
I don't think so.
That's the song I wanted to play. But we just watched the sunset go down, and then it was going down. Okay, so I brought the gifts into the car all wrapped because supposedly I was gonna have my car ready, and then I wouldn't have to wrap it. I could just hide it in the trunk until then, because we had to take her car. So I had to wrap it in Christmas gifts. And as soon as I put them in the car, she's just looking at them.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
And luckily, she put both.
You didn't give me an option.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you opened like the other gift too, which was the flower.
Oh yeah.
And the card. And then after that, we ate the tacos.
And then we went to get coffee. So we wanted to go bowling, but we couldn't because I had acrylic nails and I didn't want to ruin them. So we just went to the arcade and we played arcade games. That was fun. Yeah, we went to these really cute gardens in Newport Beach. Lots of flowers, very pretty. And then it was Valentine's Day. We exchanged gifts, went to dinner. I was really convinced that he wasn't gonna like it.
I did. I'm actually wearing it on me right now. I will show you when I get up. This is the hat that AG gave me for Valentine's, and I love it.
We had a cute little day with his siblings. We made slime, and I had bought us a Wally and Eva Lego set that I didn't know of. One, I was waiting for him to get out of class, and I was bored, so I was like, ooh, Legos. So then I went. He got his car back, so we went to the aquarium. That was super cute. And then I had a surprise for him. It was a surprise, but it wasn't a surprise at the same time because I wanted us to get matching shirts. I didn't know what shirt he would like or what he would want, so then I had to tell him. I told him we were going to a car show. I didn't tell him what it would be. Then it required us to wake up at like 6 in the morning. Started heading over to Santa Clarita. He still didn't know where we were going. I told him we were going to Six Flags because we were near Six Flags. And then we pulled up to the Porsche dealership and that's when he found out. We went to Cars and Coffee.
Dude, I saw a blue Camaro that was...
And I got him a Porsche. So then I gave it to him.
Underground thing. When I saw that, I was like,
oh, hey, yeah.
No, that's so
garage.
You look like straight out of a movie. Like when you go down there and you're a spy and you get to pick any car you want and drive out of it. That's exactly how I felt right there. And then now our date today.
I had to take him out to celebrate even though he didn't want to.
For 3K, our 3-month anniversary. That's how we met. That's our whole story till now. And then there's gonna be a lot more that has been unreached. We gotta take a thumbnail because I never take thumbnails and that's why I'm always like struggling. Oh, you know what would be sick as if I set up the camera behind us, we're covering like between our heads is the sun, and then we take the photo. And while sitting here, looking at the sun.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
even though they're my last hours, I love you, Mom. I'll put that in.